YouTube. I want to make this video because this fits into what I'm talking about. Stop hating each other because you disagree. And Liz Cheney has taken a stand against wrong, and she's being persecuted because she's speaking out for what's right, and people are persecuting her. And there are people sitting on the sidelines that know this is wrong and won't say a word because they are afraid to be bullied. So I'm saying, as a black Republican, I stand with Liz Cheney. She's 100% right. What's going on? Oh, wow. So you're using my picture, huh? Oh, really? Oh, you want to be that? You want to be that smart and that funny? You think you're going to come up in here with my picture, and talk shit? Let me see who you are. Where you at? Come on, man. Let's see here. Uh, so um uh we got people that are afraid, man, to actually stand up and speak out for this girl, to get behind her and support her because she has the courage to stand up and say, y'all wrong. This is wrong. Look at what our children are learning. And this is what I'm trying to say. We see this stuff is wrong. And we'll stand on the sidelines and won't say a word. And that girl will be on the front line battling by herself. And people know she's right, know everything she's saying is right, but won't lift one finger because it's her to say, I stand with you. I don't agree with everything Liz Cheney does, but I do agree that she has a right to stand up against wrong. That is her right to stand up against wrong. And if you ain't support her because she's standing up against wrong, what does that say about you? You're not even willing to speak up when you see something wrong. And yet you won't support anybody. Oh man, well thank you. I'm sorry it's buffering like that, man. Wow. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. The internet bill is paid. So I know my internet bill is paid. So it can't be my internet bill, man. I don't know what that is, man. But thank you for joining me, though. I really appreciate that. Okay. Um, we gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. We'll get it together. We'll get it together. We definitely will get it together. Definitely gonna get it together. Um, so anyway, as I was saying, um, more people need to support this woman, man, for standing up, speaking the truth. See, the Democratic Party is divided. They already divided. I ain't got it yet, man. I ain't got it yet. I need $15,000 to put down on it. I ain't got it yet. I plan to have it in my possession this weekend, but I ain't got it yet. All right. But see, I tell you now, speaking of the vehicle, see, if I get out here and start attacking Liz Cheney, should I have all kind of money to put down on a vehicle? If I got out here and just attack her, I'd have people giving me all kinds of money to get out here and go buy a vehicle just because I'm doing something that they want done, and that's to attack Liz Cheney. But now notice, people won't support you for saying, leave that woman alone, man. Stop messing with her. She's standing up for the truth. Leave her be. See, you won't get no support. Ain't nobody gonna support you for that. But if you're talking about she needs to be censored, she needs to be banned from the party, they'll get all kinds of support. This is what I'm telling you, man. When it comes down to trying to doing what's right, people don't even want to be involved. When it comes down to doing what's right, but let something do what's wrong, man, they'll line up to do what's wrong, but they don't have that same zeal when it comes to do what's right. Let me show you something. See, Trump said one thing that was true. Kamala Harris didn't earn that VP pick. She came in through the back door, and a lot of Democrats don't like her. She can inherit the presidency, but she will never be voted in as president of the United States of America. Now, if something happens to Joe Biden, she will inherit the presidency. But to get out and campaign and be voted, she too phony. Don't nobody know how to stop her from coming across as being phony. That's why people don't like her, because she comes across as phony. Okay? So all you got to do is exploit the divide that's already with Kamala Harris. She defeated. You ain't got to cheat. Just exploit the divide within the Democratic Party with all of them that don't like her. That's all you got to do. But these jokers out here they done showed you they would cheat. Trump showed people he would cheat. He showed them he would cheat. And he's upset because they went down the road and they beat him at his own game. That's why he upset, because they beat him at his own game. This is what this whole stop the steal is all about. It ain't about the Democrats beat him at his own game. And he thought he had this in the bag. He was supposed to win this because it was in the bag. The cheating they was doing had the race in the bag. And now they upset. Okay? Oh man, somebody. Oh, so you blocked. I got you blocked. That's what it is. I got you blocked. You got my picture, but I got you blocked because your message won't come up. You blocked, buddy. You blocked, buddy. You blocked, buddy. Yeah, you might have my picture, buddy, but you blocked. Yeah, yeah, you blocked, buddy. You blocked. I see you. Your message. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. This how I'm gonna do you. Uh, report. Harassment and bullying. Right here. You got mine. Let's see. I'm gonna report you, buddy. Let's see. Which one? This is harassing me. Okay. And let's report that. Okay. Okay. So you must be. You got to be. Yeah, I got you blocked. You got my picture, whoever you are. I got you blocked. But you got my picture. But it's all good, though. It's all good. It's all good. Because I'm sitting there like, I ain't doing nothing to my message. How my message get. Hmm. Okay. Let's see something here. Let's see. Uh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got you blocked. I got you blocked. I got you. Yeah, I just noticed you said the true conductor. Oh, yeah. Let me get rid of you. Yeah, let me get rid of you. Yeah, I got you blocked. That's why your messages can't come through. Yeah, that's why your messages can't come through. Huh. Oh, I got you now, buddy. I got you. I got you now, buddy. Now, uh, yeah, man. I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the work, man. I got some trolls. I'm trying to get it. Oh, yeah, I got him now. Yeah, yeah, I got you now. I got you now. Oh yeah. But anyway, so let me show y'all, man, where people are afraid to stand up for the truth. People are afraid, when you speak the truth, man, when you stand up for what's right. Liz Cheney is a good example of how you are treated, okay? And this is wrong. How they treating this woman is wrong. And see, them little dick gun loving white boys that's out here trying to intimidate this girl. They need to run up on a real man. See, they some keyboard warriors. That's all they are. The majority of the Trump supporters are nothing but keyboard warriors. When it comes to confronting you face to face, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. Okay? When it comes to confronting you face to face, they ain't gonna do that because they keyboard warriors. So I'm saying, hey man, I stand with Liz Cheney. I stand with her. And if she needs a pit bull in front of her, I would do that. Because this is crazy, man. Now I got to get on Twitter and start following some of these people, trolling them that's talking shit. They say, back up off that woman, man. Leave that woman alone. That woman has a right to stand up for what's right without being intimidated and harassed. You know how lonely that is? That she can stand up for what's right and people are afraid to stand up and say, I'm with you. You standing up for what's right? I'm with you. And, I mean, people are afraid to stand up for what's right. They are afraid to stand up for what's right. What have we come to, man? What have we come to that we are afraid to stand up for what's right? And you wonder, man, why this country is in the shape that it's in. Look at what we allow and won't say a word. Won't say a word. Look at what we allow. That woman has a right to stand up for what she feels is right. And she's telling the truth and won't nobody back her up. They won't back her up because they are afraid they'll be bullied. Bully me, man. Bully me. Okay? I stand with Liz Cheney. Bully me. Okay? Bully me. Step on up into the big dick zone, motherfucker, and bully me. I stand with her. And that shit is fucked up, man, how she's being treated. It really is fucked up how she's treated. Just for wanting to stand up for what's right. And you got some people out here bullying this woman because she's standing up for what's right. And the only thing Trump doing is grifting. Man, he making money hand over fist. That's all he's in this game for money. It's all about money now. He ain't coming back to the president. He's not coming back to the White House. I don't care what kind of recount they got. He's not coming back to the White House. Only thing he's getting is these folks' money, man, and destroying our democracy. Our democracy is being destroyed by this mega 2020 group. Being destroyed, man. Some selfish ass bastards is what they are. They some selfish bastards. And they'll cheat. See, that's the one thing that Trump gave the cheaters permission to come out of the closet. That's all he did. He gave the cheaters permission. Come out, man. Y'all can come out and cheat and win. I'm in charge now. I'm a cheat. I'm a win. Look at the cheating that he did. And got the nerve to talk about somebody that cheated when you are the biggest cheater in the house. Let me say that again. Donald John Trump is the biggest cheater in the house. Okay? The biggest cheater in the house is Donald John Trump. Now, bully me. Come on, bully me. He's a cheater. Bully me. Okay? Bully me. See, because I know y'all ain't gonna mess with me. You know why you ain't gonna mess? See, I can talk all the shit I want. Because the minute you respond, you're gonna make me famous. So you can't respond to my shit. All you can do is take it. Because you can't respond. Because the minute you do, I got you. You're on my hook. And it's time now for somebody to stand up and say, man, enough is enough of this bullshit. Enough is enough. This bullshit, enough is enough of this bullshit. And this is bullshit with Donald John Trump. It's bullshit. Enough of it. I'm tired of it. And a lot of y'all are tired of it, but you're scared to stand up and say you're tired of it because you don't want to be bullied. And yet you won't support nobody that will stand up and say, man, fuck you. Stop this bullshit. See, you won't support nobody that will stand up and confront them. See, you won't support nobody like that, but you'll go and support these little pansy-antsy that's running around being politically correct. And look at what you're getting. Look at what you're getting. And see, right now, man, needs somebody walking with a big motherfucking stick to slap some people upside the head and say, you want to fight? Let's fight. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. And if you want to make right wrong and wrong right, goddamn, let's fight. Come on, let's fight. And that's what we need to do, man. We need to gird up and start fighting now. Because right is wrong and wrong is right. Right now. And look at what the kids are watching. But y'all won't support nobody that's speaking out against this. See, this is what I'm saying. When somebody is speaking out against it, you won't even give them a chance because you scared. You're the one scared. And this bullshit that Donald Trump is doing, somebody need to come up and say, man, stop this shit and sit your ass down. That's what you need to do. Sit down and shut up. Enough is enough. Now, enough is enough. And that little dick motherfucking son of his, Don Jr., I wish you would say one motherfucking word. So I can climb up in your ass, you little dick motherfucker. Run around here like you a boss hog or something. And you ain't shit, Don Jr. You ain't never worked for shit. You ain't never created shit. All you do is suck up behind your daddy. That's all you do. And you want to attack this woman, talking about man, you need to get the hell on up out of here, dude. Leave that girl alone. Leave her alone. It's simple as that. Man, I'm pissed about this, man. You know, I'm pissed about this. Because they picking on this woman and they have no right to. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Okay, that's my little spiel for the day. Okay, what's up, man? Yeah. Make sure I report you, buddy. Yeah. Get this stuff off, man. Get this stuff. Man, I got these clowns, man. See, I got somebody using my picture and they spell conductor TER. Saying, I mean, and they're in just as much harm's way as I am. Somebody could snap and kill up their family, kill up them, or their parents. You see? But all you got foolishness to do is use my picture and come up and try to copy off of me because you ain't original about shit. You don't have an original bone in your body, but you want to copy me. You see? That's the shit that bothers me. And folks sit back and watch that, man, and won't say a word. Just like they watching them bully Liz Cheney and won't say a word and know that shit is wrong. And if enough people would stand up and say, we with her, they would leave her alone. They would, and look, let me tell you something. See, you can sit back and watch it happening to her. But when it's your turn, then what? You see, a lot of people acting like this ain't gonna affect them. This same thing can happen to you. Then what? Are we supposed to be up in arms now that it's happening to you? But when it was happening to somebody else, you were sitting on the fence quiet. You wouldn't look, you wouldn't raise your finger to say one word. But now that it's in your life, you want everybody's undivided attention. And can't nobody get your attention for nothing. But now that it's your turn, you want everybody's undivided attention. See, that's how people will do you. And that's how they are. You see, look, let me show you something. I would be surprised if anybody has shared this video. See, because I'm talking about another Republican that happens to be standing for something that's morally right. And right now, we need to stand behind some people that's got the courage to stand for something that's morally right. Why do they have to be out there by themselves when they are standing for something that's morally right? And it's going to affect all of us, whether you're a Democrat or Republican. See, this is a battle of good versus evil. And right now, evil is having its way. Okay? Right now, evil in the world, evil is having its way in the world right now. And you got people are scared to stand up against evil. They're afraid to stand up against evil. And it's having its way. Because people are afraid to stand up and speak out and say, that's wrong. And they won't support nobody that ain't afraid to stand up and say, that's wrong. This is wrong. Look at how they allow people are allowing this girl to be raked over the coals because she had the courage to stand up and say what was right. Whether you agree with her or not, she had the courage to stand up and say what was right. What if that was your child? How would you feel if that was your child that stood up for what was right and people trying to punish her? What if that was your child? How would you feel if that was your child? You wouldn't like it if it was your child. But you can sit back and watch somebody else's child be treated the same way, the same thing you wouldn't accept for your children, you can accept it for somebody else. That's how screwed up we are, man. This is how messed up we are. If you was in her position, you would want somebody to stand with you. You would want somebody behind you. You would want somebody to say, hey, Liz, I agree with you. I'm with you. You would want that. But you are afraid to give it to somebody else. That's just the way it is, man. Uh no, that's his daughter. That's Dick Cheney's daughter. That's not his wife. That's his daughter. That's his daughter. But she's standing up for what's right, man. She's standing up for what's morally right. And people won't stand with her. That's the sad part about it, man. Republicans and Democrats should be standing with and say, man, we with Liz Cheney. She's standing up speaking the truth, what was right. Imagine the message that would send to the rest of the world. If for once, man, listen, we gonna stand up for what's right now. This coming in bullying people, harassing people, intimidating people because they don't agree with what you say and how you want it done. We need to cut this shit out. See, this Marjorie Taylor Greene and that old congresswoman out of Colorado. See, they're using the Trump playbook. They ain't got no playbook of their own. They coming straight out of Trump's playbook. And everybody know everything they're doing is out of Trump's playbook. Why are we allowing that to work? Why are we allowing that still to work when we can stand up and say, no, we ain't doing it this way. Enough is enough. And enough people won't stand up and say, no, stop it. No more. Okay? We don't need no more of this. Go away. See, but you won't support nobody that will stand up and say, hey man, look, right is right, wrong is wrong. Right ain't wrong and wrong ain't right. And see, that's what the Trump group is saying, right is wrong and wrong is right. That's what they're telling you. Right is wrong and wrong is right. And y'all sitting back and agreeing with them because you won't stand up and say nothing different. So you accept right is wrong and wrong is right. What's going to change? What's going to change? See, I can talk about this till I'm blue in the face, man. I ain't going to because I said I stand with Liz Cheney. It's a lot of Democrats, don't want to come in. Oh, there you go. You with some Republican. See, this is the problem, man. We're letting party decides what right and what's wrong. What's morally right and what's morally wrong. We're letting party decide that. And we're all on the same ship, man. If my half of the ship go down, yours is not staying afloat. We all going down. And a lot of people are acting like if they half of the ship go down, everybody else is gonna stay afloat. We all doomed, man. And we fighting each other like cats and dogs. And the rich got all the lifeboats. Ain't no lifeboats on this ship that we fighting each other like cats and dogs on. No lifeboats whatsoever. Rich got all of them. Didn't leave us nothing. And instead of us trying to fix the leak in the boat, we fighting each other like cats and dogs. And water up to our knees. And we're fighting each other. Why? Why are we hating each other? Why? See, you got people out here talking about this race, but man, what about these people that are divorcing, that's hating each other, that won't speak to each other? They divorce. What about this child support? People don't even talk to each other because of child support. But then they'll turn around and tell you Black Lives Matter, and won't even speak to each other because of child support. Some of them are even living under the same roof with the children, sleeping in separate bedrooms. And think those children are not going to come out of that house dysfunctional. When they're watching dysfunction from their parents that's sleeping in separate bedrooms. under the same roof. Don't even speak to each other. What kind of shit is that, man? You in the house with your kids and y'all sleeping in separate and you won't even speak to each other. Everybody go their separate ways. And we allow that. We good with that. See, these are the kind of things, man, we gonna have to address. And right now, man, we need some people that will be champions for what's right, for what's morally right, that ain't afraid to stand up and speak. Hey, man, that's wrong. You cheating yourself. The biggest cheaters right now are the Trump in the Trump camp. Is the biggest cheaters right now. And believe me, if them jokers could cheat and steal this election, they would. If they could actually sit down and steal this election at this late date, they would. But see, the election has already been certified, so they ain't gonna change the certification. See, that's what a lot of the Trump supporters don't want to, face the reality of that the election has already been certified. So even if you do a recount, the election has been certified. What's gonna change? It's been certified already. What's gonna change? They ain't gonna change the certification. They're not gonna do it. If you think for 1 minute they're gonna turn around and say, "Oh no, Trump won the election," no, that's not happening. No, that ain't how it goes. That is not how it's gonna go. They ain't gonna return him to the White House. He's done. He's finished. Y'all just don't know it. You see, and everybody putting their eggs in the Trump basket. See, Trump ain't started dealing with all the legal shit that he gonna have to face. See, he out here making all of these plans, but he ain't dealing. He hasn't had to face the legal consequences of a lot of shit that he got to deal with legally. He might not even be free in 2024. See, you run around talking about you gonna run for shit. That motherfucker might be locked up in 2024. Now what? Now and what's next? Once he out the picture, now what you gonna do? All of these people running around the Trump supporters, and he ain't no longer relevant. Where you going? Where you gonna run back to? Now you done raised all this hell, then created all this chaos. Now where you gonna go? Anybody seen Diamond and Silk lately? Anybody seen Diamond and Silk lately? No, because they done got their money and ran. They got their money and ran. So many people made money off Trump, man. And that's all they was doing was making. It wasn't about him. It was about the money because the people that were supporting him was spending money, and they still spending money. Okay, they still spending money. All right, they spending it, man. So I mean, I got some buddies that was selling Trump paraphernalia. I mean, they went on the road with Trump paraphernalia, made a killing. Following Trump, made a killing. Following Trump, made a killing. Sure did. Yes, indeed. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. All right. We gonna have to stand for something. See, people gonna have to start. See, the decision now, you can't sit on the fence no more. Being in the neutral zone ain't gonna work no more. You gonna have to decide what side you on. You really gonna have to decide what side you're on, because this is what it's coming down to. Man, what time is it? Damn, it's 12:30 almost. I've been on this joint what 40 minutes. Damn, man. Thank you. I got what 3 people in here, man. Thank y'all for hanging with a brother. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate it very much. Um, wow. Hey, um, hey, man. I'm gonna stand with what's right, and right now, Liz Cheney is right. I'm gonna stand with her, and I'm gonna be vocal about my standing with her. Cause right now, she needs somebody to know, man, that there is some people out here like-minded, just like her, that feel just like her, that we're tired of the lying and cheating to get ahead. We're tired of that. We're tired of the bullying, the intimidation, the vindictiveness. We're tired of that. We're tired of the cheating, the lying. We're tired of that. Okay? So if if you don't appreciate the fact that somebody can stand up and say, stop this shit, cut it out, enough is enough. This is the point where we need to get to. Man, enough of this is enough. Enough is enough. And right now, we've had enough of Donald John Trump. The world has had enough of Donald John Trump. The world has had enough. Man, you think the world ain't going, man, let that man get locked up. The world is going to rejoice when he finally be held accountable for some of this shit that he been getting away with, and he done got away with shit his supporters can't even get away with. And they okay with it. That's how stupid they are. They watch him get away with shit they couldn't even get away with. And they like, oh yeah, that's my man. And he getting away with shit you couldn't even get away with. Look how he jumped ship on their asses. He didn't pardon any of them. That was it. He could have pardoned all of those rioters. He could have gave them a pardon. He could have pardoned them. Look how he hung them out to dry. He hung them out to dry. Sure did. But see the ones that was like Roger Stone and Paul Manafort, they got pardons. Look how he pardoned the guy, the Navy SEAL that was convicted of murder, and he pardoned him. See, this is the kind of stuff that I'm saying that's ruining us. And we'll sit back and won't say a word. Oh, that's Trump. Ha ha. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, man. You know, enough is enough, man. We're tired of that. Don't want no more of that. Let's do it a different way. Hey, thank y'all, man, for thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Um, All I can do is just keep trying to talk. Whether people want to listen or not, I can't force them. All I can do is just keep trying, speaking things that nobody else want to speak. Now, whether people want to listen or not, that's a whole nother story. If you like what I'm saying, share it. Share it. That's the only way people gonna find out. The answer to all of what we're going through starts with you. The answer starts with you. You're the one that's gonna have to change. If you're looking for change, you got to change. And most folk are waiting for everybody else to change. And you need to be the one to start the change. Okay? I will, man. I wouldn't touch them things, man. Wouldn't touch it. That mega 2020 gonna die out. Then what? It's a fad. See, and all them people, where they gonna crawl back to? All these people that's going out here supporting Trump, seeing when the truth come out and they see how stupid they been, where they gonna crawl back to? When they finally realize that they've been played, where they gonna crawl back to? Who they gonna crawl back to? You see? Once you found out you've been played, where you gonna go? What you gonna do? And this is the problem and the dilemma right now. A lot of these folks know they being played, but they gotta go with the game. Because if they wise up, then their friends gonna say, laugh at them. We tried to tell you. See, this is the reason Trump got a lot of support that he got, because a lot of people are afraid to go back to their friends because their friends gonna say, "Man, we tried to tell you that." So to save some embarrassment, they just stay along with that shit because they don't want to have to face their friends saying, "Man, we tried to tell you," or family members, "We tried to tell you." See, that's what a lot of the Trump supporters don't want to face. That's why they still in that camp, because they don't want to be reminded, "Man, we tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen." And notice, if you for his agenda, you getting paid. If you for Donald John Trump's agenda, you getting paid. If you ain't for his agenda, you ain't getting shit. See, people, the people that should be just as adamant about funding people to speak out against them as they are funding people to speak for them. See, this is the problem. Truth don't want to fund truth. Lies will fund a lie. A lie will fund a lie. But truth ain't gonna fund truth. See, truth think it should be done for nothing. That's why we in the circumstance we in. See, because a lot of people feel like if you speaking the truth, you're supposed to speak that for free. But yet lies are paying. But you want the truth to speak for free when lies are paying. Come on, man. Shit, you can get right now in this environment, in this country, you can get richer quicker being negative than you can being positive. And that's a sad commentary. For this country, you can get richer quicker being negative than you can being positive. Right now. Matter of fact, the only way you can get rich in this country right now, you got to go negative or degrade yourself. If you want to be accepted, you got to go negative or degrade yourself. I told you, man, I could sit right here, right? I could take this shirt off and be sitting here with no shirt on, telling people, man, I'm speaking the truth, but about naked. Shit, I'd have all kind of people up in here. And I could be sitting here with my jeans on. I could be sitting right here with my shirt, just take my top off and be sitting here in my jeans telling people I'm naked. And they believe that shit. They'll eat it up. Eat it up, man. But when I come in and try to be positive about some stuff, to try to enlighten them about some stuff, oh no, we don't want to hear that. Now, we ain't interested in that. We need some drama. We need some gossip. That's what we need, some drama and some gossip. We don't want to hear about standing up for what's right. This is the problem, man. Nobody wants to support right. That's the problem. And I ask you, if Liz Cheney was your daughter, how would you feel? If she was your daughter, how would you feel? If she was being bullied for standing up for the truth, how would you feel? If that was your daughter, how would you feel? Whole different ball game now. Damn. You see? And some of y'all children gonna be in politics. Look at what they're learning. Look at what they're learning. And you say, and right is saying absolutely nothing. We can't get right to stand up in this country. Right is afraid to stand up in America. Let me say that again. See, right is afraid to stand up in America. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a scope on that. Let me write that down. Because I forget it, man. That's a good right is afraid to stand up in America. Right is intimidated to stand up in America. Right is intimidated. That's a sad commentary. When right is intimidated from standing up. That's a sad commentary. It really is. And we got to do better. No, she ain't in no trouble, man. That girl ain't in no trouble. If people would stand up and speak out right now against that, she ain't in no trouble. The only reason it seemed like she's in trouble is because don't nobody want to stand up and say, man, this wrong, stop that shit. Leave that girl alone. Won't nobody stand up and say that. Leave her alone. If you want her, come through my ass. You see, won't nobody say that. Won't stand up and say, if you want to get to Liz Cheney, goddammit, you got to come through me, motherfucker. Now what you gonna do? You see? And this is what we need to do, man. We need to circle around right. Look how they circling around wrong. And we leave right out there by itself. And wrong got the wagon circled around wrong. And we got right out there by itself. We won't even circle wagons around right. That's the sad part about it. We can't even circle wagons around what's right. But Black Lives Matter. You see the bullshit? A lot of motherfuckers that are talking about Black Lives Matter right now won't even stand up for what's right. But you want me to think Black Lives Matter. That's bullshit. This is the bullshit I'm talking about. We won't stand up for what's right. And then you want to get out here and protest and burn shit down for what? You won't even stand for what's right. This is the problem. You know, this is the problem right now. We got too many people afraid to be right, to stand for some integrity. People are afraid to stand in their own integrity. Look how far we have fallen when people don't even want to be have any integrity whatsoever. None. Integrity is null and void in the United States of America. If you got integrity, you're nothing in America. You got integrity, you're nothing. Go. We ain't looking for integrity. We ain't looking for it. We don't need integrity. They laugh and joke about integrity. And when somebody get in front of you and talk about integrity, you don't want to hear that. But you want some drama. You see, and the same drama is what's keeping us all in harm's way. As long as we keep this division going, man, you're gonna have people snapping and killing up folk. As long as we keep this division going, people are gonna be snapping and killing up. We're all in harm's way. See, this is what I don't understand about these trolls that get on here. They act like they ain't in harm's way. Like, can't nothing happen to them or their families. They can't be caught in no crossfire. See, that's how a lot of these trolls act on here. And everybody needs to be, man, we got a hot summer coming up. We got a real hot summer coming up. More killings coming up, more rioting coming up. Eventually, this shit is gonna catch up. And Lord knows, now Virginia done open back up. Maryland gonna be opening back up. Then DC gonna open back up. And what if we get another run on this pandemic and they got to shut the world down again? Then what? And Lord knows we ain't dealt with the eviction crisis yet. See, we got an eviction crisis. That's right on the horizon. There's an eviction crisis right on the horizon. You're gonna have some people that ain't never been homeless in their lives gonna end up out on the street. Let me say that again. See, you getting ready to have some people that ain't never been homeless in their life, and they getting ready to end up on the street. A lot of them gonna be sleeping in their cars. Lord knows I done that. With a wife. I've been homeless with a wife. Just got married. And I was homeless with my wife. So what, man, if I tell y'all that story, you'd be like, what? What? Serious, man. And that's why I keep telling y'all, if I had $1 trillion, I could never repay my wife for what I done put her through. And we ain't been married but 2 years. If I had $1 trillion, I couldn't repay my wife for what I done put her through. Okay? I can tell you that. I couldn't repay her. All right? I really couldn't. Yeah. No, seriously, man. See, we got a lot of fallout from this and see here again, man. You got some more folk that's gonna be under some pressure that ain't never had that pressure before. that's going to snap. And then they going to want to take a whole lot of folk with them because they don't want to go by themselves. And they going to snap. And ain't no place safe. Church ain't even safe now. Can't go to the movies. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't go to a party. You can't go to a game. Anywhere you go right now, somebody is subject to do a mass shooting. And we all are at risk. I dare you to say you ain't at risk from some of this madness that's going. I dare you to say you ain't at risk. And you get on here doing all your damn trolling and all this other bullshit, but you don't think you at risk. Nothing can happen to you or your family, but you can sit down and bully other people and talk shit. All right? Man, we're going to have to, if we don't stand for something, we'll fall for anything. And right now, people need to back the truth. They need to back the truth. And see, when you speak the truth, uh, sometimes that can be very painful for some folk when you speak the truth, because you're not partial when you speak the truth. Okay? And that can create some problems for you when you speak the truth. It can create some serious problems for you. Okay? Speaking the truth can cause problems. Yes, it can. All right? So listen, man. Thank you for all of the viewers, all of the replay viewers. Man, thank y'all. Share my stuff if you like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, man, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so I can go live on my phone. And I ain't got to go through a third party app that's going to be one that go through all my contacts and all that other shit, you know, just to go live on YouTube. I got to give people permission to go through all my contacts and they can search who they did and when they did. And no, man, I ain't doing all that shit. Help me get 1,000 subscribers so I can just pick my phone up just like this here and go to YouTube and go live. And I ain't got to worry about going to another third party app. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, I have to beg to get out and just say, man, stop this shit. I have to beg for people to give me a chance to say, man, this shit is wrong. See, I have to beg for the support. But them jokers that's talking about, oh, they stole the election. You know, Liz Cheney, oh, she should, censor her. She should support Trump. She's a Republican in name only. See, if I was doing it, then I'd be filthy rich. But for me to stand up and say, hey man, leave that fucking woman alone. Leave her alone. She's standing up for the truth. Leave her alone. Mm-mm. Now we can't support you for that, sir. Oh, I agree with you. Stop hating each other because you disagree. But I can't give you no money. I can't support you for that. Just because you out here saying stop hating each other because you disagree, I can't support you for that. Oh no, no, no! Go get a job. Why you want to get out here talking about stop hating each other because you go get a job? I'm not gonna support you for that. Why we got to support you to do what's right? I mean, this is how people think. This is actually what people are saying. I'm supposed to give up my time and my talent and my service for free because it's the right thing to do. You see, but if it's the wrong thing to do, I can become a millionaire. Look at the choices you got. You can get out here and be a dummy and do some dumb shit and become a millionaire by pushing lies and conspiracies. You can clean up pushing lies and conspiracies. You can clean up. But talk the truth and righteousness, you'll starve to death. You'll starve to death when you start talking truth and righteousness. They ain't gonna support you for that. Oh no. I can't support that. Give me some drama. I'll support some drama. See, if I had some drama going, I get all the support. But I'm standing for what's right. I'm saying we need to get back to integrity. We need to stop lying. See, they tell you, man, America needs to turn back to God, but they don't tell you how to turn back to God. When you turn back to God, man, you stop your lying, you stop your cheating, you stop your fornicating, you stop your adultery. When you turn back to God, okay, you live a righteous lifestyle, which is not harm. See, believe it or not, most Christians, I didn't say all, most Christians think a righteous lifestyle is perfect. Believe it or not, most Christians think a righteous lifestyle is perfect. A righteous lifestyle is not harmful. That's what a righteous lifestyle is. A righteous lifestyle make mistakes. A righteous lifestyle is just not harmful, whereas a wicked lifestyle is. That's the difference in righteousness and wickedness. Righteousness is not harmful. Wickedness is. That's why you turn from your wicked ways, because they're harmful. Okay? They're harmful. All right? So look, man, I know when I start talking like this, I lose people. I lose people, man. When I start talking like this, I lose people. See, another thing. If you really sit down and look at the Bible, God is a lifestyle. Let me say that again. If you really sit down and look at the Bible, what you're reading, God is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of living when you serve God. It's a lifestyle. And a lot of people don't want to live the lifestyle. They want the promises, but they don't want to live the lifestyle. That's why they got so many compromising Christians, because they don't want to live the lifestyle. You got a whole lot of Christians. The ones that's telling you what you shouldn't be doing, 9 times out of 10, that's the stuff they dabbling in. If they telling you don't do it, they are. And this is the problem right now. People don't have no faith in the church anymore. Man, in fact, a lot of people don't even have no faith in pastors. Preacher used to be the thing back in the day. Right now, preacher is mud for most folk. Preachers have a very poor reputation right now because a lot of them are in it for the money. They in it for the money. And people know they're in it for the money. And because they don't know who's who, that's why it's difficult for folk to support a positive message, because they don't know who's who. They really don't know. And ask yourself this question, man. Why is it so easy to finance drama? Why will they finance drama, but they won't finance nothing positive? Why is that? Somebody please tell me what's the logic behind that. I'm still trying to figure that out. I mean, seriously, man, I can go negative right now. I can go negative tonight and have a new van. I can go negative tonight and have a new van paid for. It's there because there are people just that gullible, man. They'll pay you to say the stupid stuff they're afraid to say. And if you watch some of these people saying these are outlandish things, look at how much money, man, people are paying in. You know, if I broke out a conspiracy theory about Washington D.C. in this election, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. All I got to do is want to participate. I'm in. If I start right now, I'm in, and don't have to mean it. Just saying it just to get their money. And that's what a lot of people are doing right now to those mega 2020. Man, they saying anything and everything just to get them to give them their money. And they shelling it out just like this. This how they shelling it out. But then you come over to right and to positive, and they sitting there. This how they looking at you. That's how they looking at you. Coming to positive. That's how they looking at you. You go be negative. Stop still. What? Liz Cheney, we watching you. It's your time. That's true conductor. That's my man. What's your cash app? Let me send you some money. You my man. Oh, you Liz Cheney got to go. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. What's your cash app? True conductor. What's your Venmo? True conductor. See, when you start saying the bullshit people want to hear, they'll pay you for that. But people ain't gonna pay you to get out to be positive. People ain't gonna pay you to be positive. That's the environment that we live in right now. And see, and that's gonna flip. See, it's gonna come a time right now, negative is ruling. See, there's gonna come a time where it's gonna flip. Positive gonna be on top. See, it's gonna be hip to be positive coming up. Everybody gonna want to be a life coach. Watch what I'm telling you. You this summer, everybody and their mama gonna wanna be a life coach. Right now, they're training people to be life coaches right now as we speak. Folk are being trained to be life coaches. And the majority of the information that they're giving you is about somebody else's life. The examples that they're using, you can't even find on their own lives because they talking about somebody else who done trained them. They telling you their story because they ain't got no story. Why are you listening to them? Telling you about somebody else. And they can't tell you none of that they went through themselves. But they can tell you they experts about what somebody else did. But they can't tell you nothing about what they did. And you paying them. You listening to them. You giving them credibility. Told you, man, if we're going to change this thing, it's going to start with us. It's going to have to start with us. And the biggest problem that we have right now, folk don't know how to recognize genuine people. That's the biggest problem, not only in America, in the world. Folk don't know how to recognize genuine people. That's the problem. Okay? Folk don't know how. See, a genuine person ain't full of excuses. See, that's the most important trait that you're gonna have about a genuine person. They don't come with excuses. A genuine person ain't gonna is gonna be accountable. They ain't gonna give you no excuse. See, that's a genuine person. All right? That's how you recognize a genuine person. A genuine person is a person of their word. Whatever they tell you, they say what they mean, and they mean what they say when they're genuine. Let me say that again. See, a genuine person gonna say what they mean and gonna mean what they say. Okay? All right. So, first of all, number one, they ain't gonna be full of excuses. A genuine person is not full of excuses. Number two, they're gonna say what they mean and they're gonna mean what they say. And I'm gonna tell you something else about a genuine person. And this is the most important characteristic that you can find about a genuine person. They're loners. Oh, see, a genuine person usually is a loner. They don't hang out in crowds. They don't party. They ain't out and have to be in the mix with people. See, genuine people usually stay to themselves. See, these are some of the traits that you'll find about genuine people. And this is what folk are missing. They don't know how to recognize genuine people. All right. Hey man, I got 7 people that's been going strong. I had 8. It's 1 o'clock. So I guess they had to go to bed. All right. So I've been on an hour and 18 minutes here. Man, man, thank you for the 7 that hung in here with me. Man, thank y'all. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Okay. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I can go live from my phone without having to go through a third party app. Okay. All right. Man, I appreciate y'all. Stand for good, man. If you don't stand for something, you won't fall for everything. I will, man. Thank you. If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for everything. What if Liz Cheney was your daughter? Would you appreciate her being bullied and harassed? And if the answer is no, then why are you appreciating? Why are you letting it happen to Liz Cheney? Why can't you stand up and protect her? All right? I see y'all, man. I see you tomorrow. Lord be willing and creek don't rise. I'll be back tomorrow.